I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
We're on to the lucky last now, which is race number 8, which jumps at 16:45. Hollywoodbets Bright Future MR68 handicap. It's over 1,200 meters. We've got a rerun for you of number 6, Quick Star, as well as interviews with Byron Foster and Michael Roberts.
Leader marker now, and it's Midnight Caller, the leader. Lord Wiley's now moving in towards the outside, Captain Who. Wiley, Riley, Sundance Kid is running on from behind. Coming to the last 150 though, and it's Lord Wiley, the leader. On the inside, Midnight Caller, Wiley, Riley, and on the outside, Captain Who. But it's Lord Wiley holding on, and Lord Wiley won it. Captain Who will be second. Then there's photos. Quick Star, Wiley, Riley, Sundance Kid on the inside.
Yeah, Buster Keaton, I think last time out he pulled up with a bit of muscle strain behind, and we've had to work on that with the physio and the infrared lights. And yeah, so he's a little bit behind, but in the last 3 weeks he has progressed quite nicely. But he has shown a little bit better form also at Greyville, so that's also a little bit of a concern. But obviously Greyville's turf's closed at the moment, so we have to take our chances at Maritzburg. But if he can run into the quartet, we'll be pleased. We're looking for races ahead with him still.
I was so sad to see him get beat like that, because he's an old stalwart. He always gives his best, and I think the draw will suit him this time because he likes to lug to the left. So I think he's a runner.
Well, there we heard those interviews from both Byron Foster and Michael Roberts, and we had a look at that rerun of number 6, Quick Star. My top 4 selections were numbers 9, 11, 2, and 6. So 9, 11, 2, and 6. But there isn't a great deal of confidence about number 9, Buster Keaton. And I say that respectfully. This is trading at around about 35 to 10 in the fixed odds betting market. And if you go back 3 runs on the 27th of August, that was a long time ago. I really fancied this horse on that occasion, made up a ton of ground and got beaten narrowly by Porfirio. But like I said, this is my first selection, but with no degree of confidence. I do believe that this is a very, very open race, and the value could lie with number 6, Quick Star, with the apprentice aboard. Babu taking the 4 kgs off the back, has a little bit of a rating drop, and that claim will enhance his chances even further, Sheldon.
Yes, Devon, we were just having a chat off air. That was my rerun selection. So I really like this horse, Quick Star. His name is Nihan's Babu. So he's only having his 2nd ride. He's an inexperienced apprentice. He's had his 1 ride to date. Obviously, they have to have their qualifying rides down the straight. So now it's a case of, we've got the old man Quick Star, the 8-year-old. We saw Farland the other day. Yes. The old man showed them a few things with Atundiwe Mgutwa. He said he was just the pilot. The horse guided him and bolted away with him. And Quick Star, I'm hoping, does the same for Nihan's Babu. I hope Quick Star pulls the apprentice through, and the apprentice just has to guide him home. At around 10 to 1 and 12 to 1, along with number 5, Get Carter. The interesting thing is, if you look at number 6, Quick Star, you look at that penultimate run behind Lord Wiley. Yeah. Sundance Kid has come out to win 2 races from that run. There's been another winner from that form line, I believe. So the form line has worked out exceptionally well. He's a horse who's never won over the distance, so we've got to try and catch him right. So maybe he can provide the apprentice with his first win. So number 6, Quick Star, he's a 4-time winner. He's been around the block, so hopefully he can just tow the apprentice through and make his day, and make our day as well. But saying that, number 5, Get Carter. Brevin Plaatjes, 52 kilograms. He's doing a lot of the work and riding for MJ Undal. He's riding Get Carter, who's also in tremendous form. And at 10 to 1, maybe some swingers and exactors, the MJ Undal stable.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you. This horse will have a very handy galloping weight, and lengthwise is never far off the action. And you heard Sheldon say that this apprentice has been doing some work back at home, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see number 5, Get Carter, make the frame or finish in the winner's box. So we're not going to take any chances, because we can't let these horses run loose at around about 10 or 12 to 1, because it is a very tricky race, and hopefully we can find the value and be collecting at the end of the race.
That's what we always look to do. You need to find some value in the game. That's the name of the game, surviving, finding your long shots, and when they do you justice, you make sure you put the amount on. And now let's touch on this horse, Eldrac, number 3. He finished third to Super Fast, so he did beat Quick Star in that last run. It did take him a long time to win his maiden, but that confidence has obviously boosted him. He stepped up to a 76 handicap out the maidens, and that was a decent third to Super Fast.
Excuse me, yeah, ran an absolute cracker there, finishing 1.15 lengths behind Superfast. And it's got Kobeli Dihaba aboard. He knows this horse exceptionally well. He takes the 2.5 kgs off. And if you look at this horse's overall form, lengths-wise, is seldom farm back. A really, really honest type. So definitely one that you could throw into larger trifectas and quartets.
Well, to make it more interesting, I made it 1 of 7 that can win. So that's how wide open the race is. If you look at number 7, Happy Wanderer, he's won 2 of his last 3 races. The Lola Crawford stable, they'll be looking for another winner with this 7-year-old. And then number 11, Northern Warrior. Although it's been 483 days until his last tasted success, he's one of those horses, Devon, that you can never leave him out, always hangs around, but the day that you leave him out, he'll come and bite you.
Yeah, that last run was an absolute cracker of an effort, finishing 0.05 lengths behind Happy Wanderer. Absolutely flew on that occasion, and it's got Rachel aboard. She knows the horse exceptionally well, takes the 1.5 kgs off. It's got to be a massive, massive contender. Like we said, we're not trying to confuse you. There are horses, many horses here that have chances, so we've given you our analysis of the race. At the end of the day, you've got to make up your own mind, but we're not going to be leaving out a horse like number 6 Quick Star that's trading at around about 12 to 1. We cannot let that run loose at that price.
100% right, at around about 12 to 1. Certainly Quick Star might give the apprentice his first winner, and the MJ Undal stable. I've also got number 5, Get Carted, around 10 to 1. So like I said, there's 1 of 7 horses who could win. So let's see who's got it on the day and produces in the winner's enclosure.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.